Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with an OU Showdown Live featuring Specs Blacephalon. I figured because Naganadel is now banned, and when I actually showcased this mon, Assault Vest Tyranitar was on like 90% of teams, it'll be, a good time to revisit this Pokemon. So, Don DXD passing this team. We have Choice Specs Blacephalon with Fire Blast, Shadow Ball, Trick, HP Ground, Specs Coco, so pretty much two hard hitters plus defensive landers, sub DD Zygarde with Protect, which is really good with Toxic Spikes, and then defensive max defense defog Scizor. So should be some fun. I actually have a really fun live as well coming out later today with a lot of people. And also, if you guys want to pick up the friend shirt, you can. There's only about a day and a half left to pick it up, so link is down below. You guys peep this this background? I don't know if you all saw the live, but I ran into a Steelix and it was named Joey's Chin, or Joey's jawline or whatever. So somebody actually drew some fan art of me with a Mega Steelix jaw. Okay, I don't actually look like this, but it's actually a fire picture though, I'm not gonna lie. What is the hell is this? What the hell? Why does it look like that? That's so weird. Alright, I'm so sorry to edit this in the middle of the video. It did not look like this when I was recording before, but we're going to we're gonna do some live editing, okay? Call me the Mr. Moet. There we go. Get that back in here. Pro tip, you can use OBS. It's free. Then you can edit with Adobe Premiere Pro, or you can just live record with OBS as well. All that works. But sub Dragon Dance Zygarde is amazing versus my opponent. It honestly just wins very, very easily. Lopunny is a problem. Greninja's a little bit annoying too. I feel like Scizor gives me the only thing that doesn't straight up fear everything, but Landers, like I feel like I don't fear Greninja as much because I can defog with Scizor. We're gonna lead Landers, mainly because if you lead Coco, I kind of feel like I'm in a position where I have to switch out. Hey. I feel like I'm in a position where I have to switch out, where here, I'm just gonna click Earthquake immediately. Oh, thank you, friend. And he is Specs. And I'm not running 64 Spadef investment. Nope, 24. So I automatically lose my Pokemon. But we also have a Pokemon that kind of just takes him on from him as well, and that is Specs Blacephalon. So we're going to go directly into this as he goes Toxapex. So I lose Landers. Really bad. Incredibly bad for me, actually. But I do have another ground type, thankfully. I can see Lopunny coming out right now, and there's not much I can really do about it. I'm just going to click Shadow Ball again, and I get a crit immediately. So I get a crit right on the Toxapex, and that's going to be game-changing for sure. I can see him just U-turning here, or Dark Pulsing, I guess. I'm going to attempt to get up a T-Spike. That crit was big. And I'll be able to get up a T-Spike right now, as that's Protein Gren. I'm assuming it's a taunt variant as well, just because it is Protein. But I'll see if I can get up a T-Spike. Nice, as he goes Coco. So, the great thing is, Electric Terrain is gone. I'm definitely not risking Zygarde. I live a Specs... it's unboosted right now, so I know I live it for sure. Yeah, I for sure live a Specs hit. In non-terrain, and I think Recover is always my play. He could have defog on, I guess he could have defog on Landers, but the T-Spike is really nice. But I for sure live this. Sorry, I'm taking so long to calc. Did anybody see that Jamvad actually imported team? So yeah, I for sure live this. Nice. So we're actually just gonna Recover. I don't mind him Thunderbolting, and all I gotta do is now just make the safe play into Zygarde. I don't care if he doubles out to Landers, it's always my best play. Alternatively, I can make the Blacephalon play and try and Fire Blast. This is a little bit more of an aggressive play, but I'm actually gonna make it because I figure Landers will come out, and now I can just start clicking Specs Fire Blast instead of going out into Zygarde right here. So no switch-ins for Specs Fire Blast. We're gonna click it immediately. This should be Rocks Landers just based on his team. It could be Scarf Rocks Landers, I suppose, but Specs Fire Blast, Landers goes down immediately. Zygarde is looking that much better. Guys, the crit was huge, absolutely huge on Toxapex. Like, it's so game-changing. But we're max defense Scizor, which eats every hit that he wants to go for, and I can just Mega Evolve and roost it off. If he wants to go for Power Up Punch, that's fine. Like, I'll be able to 2-hit KO him with Bullet Punch, whereas he doesn't actually deal with me, and Scizor is only here for this Pokemon in particular, so it has no, like, it's not useful after this mon anyway, so I'd much rather 2-hit KO him. Like I said, I will be able to take the high jump kick, and he misses. Like, I'm getting so much luck versus this guy. I really hope SBL isn't like this. For me, anyway. But we can now just go out to Toxapex on the Celesteela, as he goes for Flamethrower. And now, whenever he brings in Coco, I can just sack Scizor. So I'm assuming Coco's going to want to come out. Get that second layer though, just so Greninja can be worn down very easily. And like I said, whenever he brings in Coco, because Scizor does not beat anything on his team, I can sack it. If he goes for HP Ice, I get U-turn momentum, and I get to bring in Zygarde, as he does go for that HP Ice. So a lot of things went my way. That crit was ridiculous. The high jump kick miss sucked, though he wouldn't have knocked me out, and I would have been able to KO him. But now I can just safely go for the U-turn. Go Zygarde, set up a sub, and that's the beginning of the end. Again, crit sucked, and I was able to take advantage of it. So we'll be able to avoid Leech Seed. We take Heavy Slam as well. And we should just Dragon Dance up here. Nice Zygarde, man. Zygarde's so busted. I love this Pokemon. It's not as good in this current metagame, but I feel like with Tyranitar everywhere, it's not bad either. This could still be Sash Greninja, I guess, but I don't think you'd put that on a team with Toxapex and whatnot. So we'll just 1,000 arrows, knock this boy to the ground. And that means my next one will be super effective, but I do get a nice and free sub versus him. Yeah, and Zygarde just wins. If he wants to go Gren, that's fine. If he goes Coco, I am indeed faster. And all I gotta do is hit that boy up with 1,000 arrows and pick up my KO. Yeah, it is game. A good game. Definitely a lot of luck in my favor. The crit on Toxapex was the biggest thing, though. It saved me like 30 turns in this game, for sure. It actually saved me like straight up 30 turns. And Blacephalon just putting in work, man. KOing Landers from full, 2 KOing Toxapex. Like I feel like this happens in my mind when I think I can just crit this right now and get rid of it. Yeah, I feel like it does really happen. But again, the game plan there was to set up for a late game Zygarde sweep. Because Zygarde sets up on Celesteela, it can beat Toxapex because they all run Spadef now. Beats Coco, which I already found that was choice lock from turn 1. All I needed to do was get rid of Landorus, really, and I guess weaken the Lopunny just a little bit, which Bullet Punch slash Mega Scizor physically defensive would have been able to do. So this will be a really similar This will be a really similar battle, but we're gonna lead Landorus because this is Sash lead Excadrill. Typically, they get up rocks immediately. Yep. And he's probably going to go for Toxic, if anything, so I like the new animation. What I'll do is I'll go directly into Scizor on the Toxic, Mega Evolve, and just Defog, and then Bullet Punch. So Scizor takes the hit. We Defog immediately. Like, immediately we Defog. Scizor doesn't actually beat... Well, it does beat Stack Attacker. But so can this. I'm just going to Bullet Punch. I don't want him HP Icing. Plus, it does a lot. Is that Specs? I'm a Bullet Punch again. I'm not making the... I want to say I wasn't making the switch out because I didn't want him doubling. But he just goes for Ice Beam there. And the thing is, he's probably just going to taunt me. Yeah, it really sucks that I wasn't able to, it really sucks that I got full parrot there, but finding Ice Specs is good for me, though. I don't mind him taunting. I really don't. Because he can get up his spikes into a KO. So, again, unfortunately, I think maybe the better play might have been a Roost. I didn't want to go out to one of my ground types because I feel like Gyarados, this could be a problem. Like, all this could be a huge problem for me. But we can just Scald here because I get up rocks. And now my Taunter is back. Or, well, the taunt is off, basically. So, my Hazer is back. But Hawlucha plus that is going to be a big issue. That has to be Specs Coco, too. Like, to do that much. I refuse to believe that's anything but Specs. Scizor. Custom set. That's Specs, for sure. Locks himself in the Volt Switch. We'll go Zygarde. That Dragon Dance. I'm pretty sure that's Specs, man. That did way too much to not be Specs. And even though Mega Gyarados does pack Ice Fang, I can at least start to weaken him a little bit. Like, I'll be faster, so if he wants to Dragon Dance up twice, he's not. And it looks like he's the crunch set, because taunt runs crunch. Or, taunt is usually crunch. Yep. So, my Zygarde actually puts in a lot of work now, too, because I obviously knock out Stack Attacka, and Hawlucha, he went to it first, so he messed up. He had to go Coco, which means, yep, he has to sack it, which ends my taunt. Which absolutely ends my taunt. And all I gotta do is 1,000 arrows. Because right here, he doesn't know that I have Protect. So if he goes for the high jump kick, and plus I can Earthquake him with Lando. So I can go for Protect here. If he goes for high jump kick, he'll die. Yep. Nice. Nice recoil. And then we beat Stack Attack as well. This was Insult. I didn't even realize. Good game. Nice. So DD Zygarde putting in that work. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Such a great Pokemon. Didn't even get to bring up Blacephalon, but in that type of matchup, it wasn't the best. But I stand by my play with Scizor because had he gone for Specs HP Ice, like I wasn't willing to lose Lando, which is Intimidate, could have been crucial for Hawlucha or Gyarados, and I definitely wasn't willing to lose Zygarde, which dealt with Stack Attacka, which deals with Hawlucha to an extent as well. Like, it's just such a good Pokemon. I think Zygarde is... If we actually we'll go to Smallville right now and see what they're saying about it. But I'm pretty sure it's, I meant to go to the forums, but I'm pretty sure it's like really low in viability right now. But just based on like teams that came out, like all this stuff is super common right now. So I think Zygarde gets a lot better. It's only 8 rank. What is this? What is this? We're gonna lead Scizor. Because Scizor matches up well versus the majority of his team. He actually doesn't beat it really well. Specs Blacephalon is really good too. Have fun, sir. Actually, I'm leading off of Blacephalon. Screw it. Like if he leads Metacham, he can't. Yeah. Exactly. He can't. He actually stayed in. What a goat. I'm a ghost type. All right. Let's just pretend turn 1 didn't happen. Alright, so guys, we had a battle now versus Glock. Looking at team preview, I think I'm going to lead Toxpex as he's going to lead high jump kick. Perfect. Alright, we agreed to pretend that turn 1 did not happen. So T-Spike's up huge versus him. If he wants to defog, it has to be from Rotom. Everything else isn't the biggest of problems. Again, Rotom isn't that big of a deal for me if it wants to defog. Hell, Rotom doesn't even beat me 1v1. Like I Will-O-Wisp and wear it down. If he has defog, he also doesn't have recovery, unless he has Ipapa Berry. Are you Ipapa? I'm gonna set up another T-Spike. Oh, as he goes Lele. Okay, so he might not actually be defog. So that T-Spike might be the beginning of the end. So this Mon kind of destroys me, but now sub DD Zygarde is inside. This Volt switches around. Blacephalon is so good versus him, but he doesn't have Chansey. I don't want him HP firing. I'm gonna go Blacephalon first, and I'll allow him to Psychic me, and then I can go out to Coco and Volt switch. Like the specs, the fact that these two are specs is so good versus him. So we'll Volt switch right now. If he goes Chansey, my Zygarde, I'll live one. For one, I live the sub, and I can just start Dragon Dancing up. Like I can start sub Dragon Dancing versus him, and he can't actually beat it. I'm glad turn 1 did not happen. He obviously predicted me to predict Chansey to switch out, and I obviously predicted him to actually switch Chansey, so we're just going to ignore that. But yep, doesn't matter that Puku comes out because it does not have access to Encore. It doesn't have access to Encore, and we can just start doing what we got to do with this. Even Underwear does not matter at all when you have... Oh, Reflect doesn't matter either when you have these double layers, bro. Reflect does not matter, especially when you're +2, so now you're faster than everything. Mental does not work either. And plus I also have Protect as well. So, I think I just win right now. Yo, Zygarde, man. Specs Blacephalon and sub DD Zygarde. T-Spikes are really just the thing that are destroying my opponents right now. And the fact that I can stall out the, like even if he wants to, if he wants to go for the defog right here with Rotom, which is really smart, if he even lives this, oh, which he doesn't, so yeah, that's game. Reflect didn't even end up helping him. That is game for sure. Lele comes out. We'll just protect. See if he has that nice light clay. It doesn't matter if he goes Puku at all. I think he was just trying to stall me a little bit of them. I mean, I don't think it really matters at this point. Again, even if he's unaware, obviously, I think he's just trying to waste a reflect, like I said. But I'm not switching. I'm sub DD behind, behind a sub. So I'm not entirely sure what my opponent's trying to do. He even got out the terrain, so he can't even fake me out. I knock out every mon on his team now. Yeah, good game, man. Good game. Nice. Zygarde putting in some work here. Looking a little bit better than it might actually be, but T-Splox plus Zygarde is really good in general. It's unfortunate that for in Toxspec's case, like Zygarde's actually a lot better. Even like choice sets, just because Toxspec is running specially defensive, so it kind of drops to it. Imagine Earthquake was like this though for Toxspec. Oof. He has Tornadus as a Pokemon. Oh, it's Za. Hey, friend. This is going to be a long game. He's a good player. We're going to leave Coco because it matches up so well versus him. I'm just going to Volt Switch. I don't care if he protects. It doesn't matter. He probably thinks I'm choice, which makes a lot of sense. He could just recover up if he wants to. Oh, I got a crit immediately. Oh, that's fire. I'm going to go Blacephalon here. If he doesn't knock off. So Max Sableye actually takes his hit. We're gonna double to Coco. Yeah, nice. So I mean, I could just Volt Switch again. Max Sableye does take the hit. I think me being non-choice locked is actually a little bit better than this because that way I can hit everything on his team. There's Dazzling Gleam here if he wants to go Ferrothorn. I do not matter, or I do not care. Is it actually Unaware Clef? I'm not sure. I'm not actually sure if it's Unaware Clef. Zygarde comes out. He was scouting for the HP Fire for sure, but I can at least go Landerson U-turn just because Sableye hasn't really recovered. That does nothing. And it's probably actually Defog Tornadus, so we're gonna U-turn here. I don't care if he does that. It was Defog Tornadus, so it wouldn't make a difference versus me anyway. And we can go Scizor and just Mega Evolve and keep up the momentum a little bit. Are you gonna Coil? Okay. Coil. Go out to my boy Blacephalon right now and just click Shadow Ball. Spec Shadow Ball will do a ton. Doesn't matter if you take that. I didn't care if he 1000 arrowed either. The important part was to weaken him, to then be able to go out to Coco. And just HP Ice. Like, the important part was to keep him low and force him out so that way Zygarde can win in the end. Like, I'm trying to go for game with my own Zygarde. Which is really, really easy versus his team, I feel. So assuming this knocks out Zygarde, it's at 49%. I know that was Specs, that's Max Spadef Zygarde. But this is a 4 times effective move. Did I always not kill? That's crazy. That's insane. The fact that that didn't kill. That is insane. I don't want to let Sableye come in. Doesn't matter. It's Earthquake. That's insane, the fact that that didn't kill. I mean, Sableye is never your play. It's always Tornadus. Yeah, I agree. He could drop a Z move on me if he wants to. You turn as he goes Sableye. That's fine. And we can now go out into Zygarde. And if he's Unaware Clef, he's Unaware Clef. But I sub up always here. And I attempt to do some damage. Because I have to PP Saw the Clef. I have to PP Saw the Clef. So, again, like, if I want to actually beat this Clefable, I have to stall him out of his Moonblast so I can win this. So, first things first. Ooh. We'll force him to Moonblast here, and I can always go out into Toxapex and beat it anyway. So I don't mind him going for that. Especially because you should Moonblast now that I've shown this. Oh, he's Calm Mind Stored Power. Are you unaware? Nope. Do I take a +2 Moonblast? I don't know. Why is my Zygarde sets not... Okay, there. It's +2. 100 to 9. Okay, that's way too much. Or go Scizor here for sure. It's crazy for going for that. This is Z, by the way. I'm a U-turn. Oh, man. He should always switch, because if I actually beat this, like, he loses. He should always switch, yeah. There we go. And now we go Lando. We just gotta make sure I don't get knocked off. And keep the Clefable low. To the point where I actually 2-hit KO it. This could have Heat Wave. Like I said, it's Z. No, it's Z Clefable, so I think this is just... This is AV Torn. I don't mind him knocking me off. I don't want him U-turning out into Clefable, so I'm always going to keep doubling. Why is it doing so much damage? Pharaoh comes out. Not a big deal. I can always defog / roost on this guy anyway. And I get the burn immediately, which is fire. I'll go Scizor even if he goes Sableye. Doesn't matter about the roost. It doesn't matter about the Leech Seed because I end up getting my roost off, which is important. And Pharaoh being burnt means it can't beat me 1v1. Also, we can waste his Hurricanes. Like I said, I'm pretty sure he's Z-move Clef. I'm positive that's Z-move Clef, actually. And it's Assault Vest Tornadus, I'm sure. A burn on Tornadus would be really nice, too. It is Z, okay. So he got me there. So it's not Z-move Clef. What is it? Why is he not... I'm trying to keep momentum up. Because I don't want Zygarde being... Does it matter if I get knocked off? I don't think it matters. I think I still do the exact same thing even if I get knocked off. So I'm a Dragon Dance. Like, it's not... Yeah. Yeah, I'm Dragon Dancing for sure. Because I'm out of range of Clefable's attack. And this should knock out... That should knock out Tornadus. Yep, okay. So I'm out of range of Clefable's Moonblast. And I 2-hit KO him. I'm out of range of Toxapex. Sableye doesn't break my sub with knockoff. And I can beat this. Like... I'm alright. Especially with Tornadus being gone. I might have lost half my Pokemon. And one of them was really important, which was Toxapex. But I'm okay. Because I live Moonblast from Clef. I live Moonblast from Clef, for sure. So I have to 2-hit KO Clef. +2. 54 to 64. Oh, now I guarantee live it. Even more than I guarantee lived it before. He's playing with fire. You're not out of range of being 2-hit KO'd ever. So, he should know he gets 2-hit KO there. Yeah, okay. Sweet. He could be trying just to stall me out. I'm a sub. Because I don't want him softball stalling me out of 1,000 arrows. I made this Torn Z-Fly. I forgot to change this to Moonblast. Ah. Good game. Yo, Zygarde's actually wrecking. He could have tried a PP stall, though. Ah. I think he had double Z by accident and Z stored power. That's fire, man. Not bad. Like I said, even though I looked like I was in a bad position, I knew that Zygarde could pull through. Like, I knew it could pull through. So I'm happy about that. So same thing as before. You two. Usually lead Excadrill. I'm going to go Scissor. I'm going to defog it immediately. He leads Greninja. So I'm definitely going to switch, even though this is Sash Drill. Sash Greninja for sure. You're just going to taunt, lead. That's fine. Yada, yada, yada. I don't mind. Now you're just going to get up a spike so I can go out into Tapu Koko. Let's just make sure that Tapu Koko knocks out Greninja from Tapu Koko. Choice specs. Just make sure you knock out Greninja from the from where you are. So let's make it just ground. Dazzling in the 73 to 86. Not enough, unfortunately. Just not enough. But we can 2-hit KO him, which is fire. And he's smart to not get up in T-Spike. So, like, obviously the Zygarde is a problem. The Excadrill is an issue as well if he goes out to it now. But I will always go Landorus, and then I'll go Scizor. Go Thunderous first. I do take one Thunderbolt, which is why I went for T-Spike, because I don't want Zygarde coming in for free. I think that Blacephalon is the most expendable member. Unfortunately, he's faster than it with everything. So I don't mind it going down there. To then be able to go out to Tapu Koko. And Specs Dazzling Gleam. He could have... I have to Volt Switch here. I don't care if he goes Drill. Yeah, because I'm going to be able to get rid of his hazards anyway. And basically, it didn't matter what play he made there because I'm able to defog away these spikes for sure. Even if he goes out to his Defiant Zeus right here. Olive Thunderbolts plus HP Ices. Landorus is needed. And that's his Rocker as well. Koko is 100% needed. Zygarde can win just because it's Zygarde. But I'd rather have Landorus than it. Ooh, and looks like he is not the right set because Dragon Dance Zygarde is in and now. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I get to do a bunch of damage to him right now. Either 2-hit KO something or get rid of the Thunderous, which is a big problem for me switching in-wise. I want to keep Landorus healthy because Landorus is that pivot for Zygarde always, especially because they're usually Dragon Dance Papa Berry on this type of team. Goes Pinsir first, which we can 1,000 Arrows, which actually does neutral damage because he's a flying type. Yep. Now I can safely go Tapu Koko and click Dazzling Gleam. Doesn't matter if he goes Drill or not. Get some beautiful damage off. Pinsir's in range of Bullet Punch. It is looking good to go. We always get to go Scizor right here. And just defog, because we eat these hits. And he's giving me his Dazzling Gleam switching, by the way, if you guys can't tell. Like, I beat this 1v1. So, all I have to do is not be, pretty much all I have to do is not be crit. I Bullet Punch, Roost. Roost one more time. Defog. Bullet Punch. No rocks. And I'm at 72%. So the Zygarde is definitely coming out right now. Goes Pinsir. 34, do you take this? What the hell? Sorry about that. That was my other tab. Do you actually take this for sure? There's no way, right? Actually, there's a way. It's Mega Pinsir. 34. I don't want him to double bullet to double SD. And I'll eat frustration, exactly. I'm a roost here. Because it didn't matter what he did right there. Actually, I messed up, but I think a little bit. But I think it's still okay. Because I Dazzling Gleam. I think I should have saved Pinsir for the Mimikyu, so that was my bad. But we're definitely going to Gleam this Mimikyu right now. Yeah, that was my bad. I mean, I should have saved Scizor, excuse me, for Mimikyu. We're definitely going to Gleam this thing, though. Ideally, he's red card. Though, I don't think he would be. We'll go Toxapex on the Sneak. Haze. If you want to go for your Z move, you can. Haze is fine here. Yep, Haze is always a play. Even if he knocks me out, which he shouldn't be able to do. That +1Z shouldn't be able to knock me out. Yeah, there's a lot, for sure, but it should not be able to knock me out. And we can U-turn. Go Coco. Go back on Orlando. Damn, I gave Zygarde a free setup. I messed up. I gave Zygarde a free setup. I'm so, like, what did I do in this late game? Holy crap, I played it like crap. Holy crap. Because Zygarde just clicked extreme speed anyway. I should have saved, like, I played the beginning fine. What I messed up is when I didn't save Scizor. I should have sacked Toxapex because it doesn't be anything. Wait, what? Okay, I thought I almost won. Good game. I definitely played the endgame like crap in that. Holy crap, man. I'm like so disappointed in myself. But yeah, I played that endgame terribly. I think what I also should have done was like, maybe, nah, I didn't have to conserve Zygarde. But I definitely played that endgame terribly. Hopefully this next game though, this will be the last game for sure. I want Blacephalon to actually do something, which is why I'm getting another game. But I'm really hoping, oh, I'm being added. Almost done. One more battle. Everybody's chilling in call. I got glocked. Glock change of teams this time. I appreciate that, Glock. His team is threatening too. Coco is such an issue. Especially because my Landers doesn't live. It's okay. It's okay. So he leads Mawile. Great. I get rocks up immediately. Defoggers Kartana or Coco. Whoa. Whoa. Rocks Mawile. Okay. I see you there, buddy. That's cool. Well, Mawile's gone, so we don't got to worry about the Mega. I definitely have to worry about Hawlucha. My Zygarde is so good versus him, though. Kartana comes out. That is Banded Leaf Blade. Only Leaf Blade that can actually knock me out. We can go Kartana right now. That's literally the only Leaf Blade that would knock me out. Banded. I should have also went Scizor. I think that would have been a better play. Because now I want to see if... Because I don't even know the top of Coco calcs. Gleam. Volt Switch was 96. Oh, Volt Switch here. 96 min. Go ahead and give me that Kartana. That crit didn't matter. Specs, 96 min. And whatnot. I think Scizor's fair because while it does allow Blacephalon to come in on Max Spadef Toxapex, so that's not the biggest of deals. And I didn't want Landers coming out. Goes Coco, so I can 2-hit KO this thing after rocks or close to it. And because Scizor only job is to really deal with this. That's your Z move. Gigable Havoc, I am gone. Coco plus Pex. My own Coco can do some damage. I'll live in HP Ice. Might as well start DDing. Because it doesn't matter if Landers comes out. I'm assuming it's Scarflando at this point. Which doesn't actually do enough damage to me. I feel like. And he just U-turns. Great. Alright, so goes Hawlucha. Which I definitely I Dragon Dance up again, I'm pretty sure. Because I live one hit. I might have messed up versus the... I might have to win this game on my own Mon right here, but... there's no way you hide jump kick here, right? Might as well protect before switching. Blacephalon is still useful in a sense, because if he's not Scarf Lando, I knock him out, but he could be Scarf Blacephalon. No, it's not. I'll keep Lucha, I'll keep that alive just in case. I don't like how I'm playing these games, man. I don't like how I'm playing these end games, man. I'm playing them poorly. I'm playing them really poorly. I should live a hit, though. Yo, why does every single high jump kick miss versus me, man? Especially with this guy. So misses high jump kick there. Landers comes out. It is Scarf Lando. Good game. I'm getting another one. I'm not going to end it on... I'm not ending it on that loss, especially because I keep playing these so poorly. But Coco is like busted, man, especially versus me. I don't have a neutral switch into it. I either lose a Pokemon, aka Scizor or Toxapex, or I lose my sweeper, which is Zygarde, or I lose Landers. Like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. Coco a great lead though. AV Magearna, usually it could be... Okay, let me slow this down a little bit. So, he has no Blacephalon switchings, right? Like, absolutely none. Sub DD Zygarde sets up on Ferrothorn. It can actually beat his team. In fact, knowing that, I'm actually going to lead off with Blacephalon because I'd rather weaken the Pelipper immediately. And if it's Scarf Pelipper, I knock it out. So I'd rather weaken it immediately, especially because I'm going to have a little bit of trouble with Manaphy and like Swampert. So by going for Spec Shadow Ball, I get off a ton of damage or knock it out. Turn 1, 91, that's amazing. Alright, so... I like Scizor here because Bullet Punch guarantee knocks him out. It gives me the Mega so I can take the hit from Swampert and all those Pokemon later. Why would you go this? I just defog away your rocks and you're wasting rain turns. We can go Lando right now. Double Leech Seed, smart man. Wasn't offensive. Nice. So I get up rocks here. If he wants to go Pelipper, he can roost, but he just gives me Pelipper. So he's not going to have his rain in this game. And because of that, he's not going to have his defog, which means I can go Pex. And get up a nice little T-Spike. Manaphy less of a... Oh, Manaphy's a huge threat. Don't get me wrong. Manaphy's a big threat. Ooh, Manaphy is a threat. But goes directly into Swampert, which I'm pretty sure going Landorus into Scizor deals with always. Yep. And it doesn't matter if he Earthquakes right now because he's -1 attack. I live 1 Earthquake, so I'm willing to go for Scald right now and not give anything a switching. As he goes Manaphy. I literally click Haze versus you. No, 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 sir. No, 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 sir. I will go Coco now. If he wants to set up again, that's fine. Yeah, I don't care. I'm going to make the Zygarde play because you either go Ferrothorn or you go Swampert. But Zygarde wins this game. It doesn't matter if you go Swampert. I'll just Volt Switch. It's safe. It also knocks down Manaphy, so like I'll definitely go Swampert here. Yeah, it's always the best play. Sub DD Zygarde can also just, like I said, just win. So, and if he goes Ferrothorn, I get to bring in my Zygarde right now. I get to sub up. I get to Dragon Dance. Swampert's going to be poison. Kingdra's going to be poison. Between Toxapex, Lando, all this core, I should be able to win this. But, like, this is all possible because of Blacephalon. If Pelipper didn't die to Hazards, I'd be in a way worse situation. Surprised it's not Z Manaphy, by the way. That means it's more than likely offensive Magearna. Which, again, makes this game even easier for me. Like it legitimately makes this game even easier for me. So hard Kingdra was my opponent's play of choice. Ooh. What attack are you going to go for, my friend? You want to go ahead and take a little bit of poison damage? Ice Beam. Let me go ahead and get me up a nice little DD right here. Alright, so Kingdra is mine. Kingdra is mine, and my Zygarde is back at full. Swampert's going to be mine as well. And so is Magearna, and so is Manaphy. In fact, I might be able to sub up versus Manaphy. That's game. Pelipper's good, so he doesn't get the rain itself. If Swampert wants to beat me, it's also taking poison. Basically, a turn that Swampert decides to go for Rain Dance is a turn that I win, because I'm always going for sub to protect. So if he goes for Rain Dance immediately, always sub, never protect first. Yep. Because now I can protect, get a little bit more poison damage up on this boy. Just a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. And instead of Dragon Dancing up again, I can do the entire sub protect thing, put Swampert in range of my 1,000 arrows, and end up behind a sub. Well, he's thinking about switching. I'm actually tempted 1,000 arrows now. No. There's no wrong play of me clicking protect. There's actually no wrong play at all. Because I end up behind a sub, and Swampert is gone. So, end up behind a sub, the Rain Dancer is gone, the rain is gone, Manaphy is going to be poisoned when it comes out, and I'm essentially a choice band Zygarde right here. So, beautiful Pokemon. Very much enjoy this Pokemon. I'm not sure why he has not sacked Pelipper yet. I really don't know. I think he should have gotten Manaphy just to get rid of the T-Spike. But I'm definitely just going to attack Manaphy right here, especially with the poison and whatnot. Ferrothorn comes out. What can you do to me, buddy? Oh, you have Gyro Ball. Okay, let's do some damage. Let's see how much this actually does to you. It's a little bit of wear and a nice little chip. Takes 2 Gyro Balls to break my sub. Oh, it does not. He has... He has 4 left. I'm gonna sub up expecting him to Leech Seed. If he wants to go for an attack, that's fine. If he wants to go for Gyro Ball, that's fine. Yep, there it is. Now we protect. This is how Zygarde just... I love this Pokemon so much. 1,000 arrows, and we're back in range of HP to take another Gyro Ball. Lovely. By the way, he only has 1 left. Just keep that in mind. He has 1 Gyro Ball left. He of course has a Leech Seed, but barely any. I don't want to lose to this. I want to be able to spam Thunderbolt with my Coco. And that's exactly what I was hoping for. That one miss right there. He hit all the other... Well, he didn't hit, but that miss was like the biggest game. That's what I was looking for, basically. Because now I can protect and get out of range of sub. This is why this Pokemon's so dangerous. If he sacks something, I just get another leftovers turn as well. And there we go. 1,000 arrows to a KOU. Your leftovers. I'm not Jamvat, I pay attention to your item. Scald unfortunately does break my sub, but I'm also 2 away from Ooh, he's trying to waste my my Z. Are you Shuka Berry, my friend? Nope. He's not trying to waste. He's trying to get he's trying to get a Magearna there when I'm like not behind a sub, but sub Dragon Dance Zygarde coming through. I'm still mad at myself at how I played the last other games, but thank you everyone for watching. I hope you guys all enjoy it. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. Like I said, there will be a live coming out later today. I encourage you to check that out. It's gonna have a lot of friends. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, friends.